Welcome to Claman on Call. The markets may be closed, but I am always on call for you. Markets may be seeing a glimmer of hope out of Greece as the major indices ended in the green today. Late breaking news just before the markets closed came after Greece, according to sources, offered up new budget cuts in order to perhaps stay in the Eurozone. Still a lot of question marks here. Either way, today's gains did not make up for yesterday's losses. However, the S&P did turn positive for the year, tacking on another 5 points. Now, the volatility index, the so-called fear index, this is the year-to-date picture. If we showed you the intraday, you would see that during the session, the VIX hit its highest level since February, right around 1 p.m. Eastern, but then started to fall back and ended in the red ahead of the close, breaking its 4-day winning streak. Does this mean fear is officially out of the markets, or should investors still be worried about the eventual Greece outcome? Of course, there are a million question marks. Here to maybe answer some of them and put some of them to rest, Todd Horowitz. He's in the pits of the CME. Todd, you've said you don't believe that Greece will remain in the Eurozone. We've had a lot of other people, including the Prime Minister, the former Prime Minister of Greece, Papandreou, on our air saying today they should remain in the Eurozone. So here's my question. What does this mean for a trader, for an investor here in the U.S.? How should they proceed?
I think as an investor, you always want to kind of just stay in the market, right? We want to always just kind of protect yourself, use a hedge, but of course, let the money compound. That's as an investor. Investors shouldn't worry about the day-to-day swings. As a trader, I'm looking to short the market because what I see is only good opportunities for the market to break. We've been in a solid consolidation band for 6 months. We're going to break one way or the other. And it looks to me that if there's any whiff of trouble, we've seen what's happened. Sunday night, we had a big drop down, rallied back a little bit today. But again, I think we have a better chance to break to the downside just for natural. It's summer, it's June. Volatility is higher, and that's the key to watcher. Watch the VIX. If it continues to come back down, then I think we rally up and make new highs again.
Yeah, I don't know.
But if we can hold up here at this level, I think we go.
And it's still above 18. Remember, a couple of months ago it was around 14, and people thought that was high. Right now it's at 18.23. So if that's a gauge, where did you see traders stay long? You said you were shorting. Listen, some of the short sellers got squished today. But where are you seeing people stay long? Is it treasuries? Is it simply strong U.S.-based multinationals?
I think they're staying long a lot of the widely held dividend stocks, which have been under a lot of pressure. They're down 8% over the last 6 months, but there's still people are holding in there, and there's still money flowing in there, but just not enough to keep them above. They are staying in the treasury market. But again, just so you know, this 20-year volatility on VIX is over 20. So until we get over 20, the volatility is really not an issue yet.
See, that's why we need you, Todd, to give us that historical reference. Thank you so much. Todd Horowitz in the pits of the CME. Here's what you need to watch tomorrow. Of course, my show, 3 p.m. Eastern, but earlier than that, we are getting a preview of Thursday's June unemployment number. That comes with the ADP number. It's the private number that precurses, of course, what happens. Supposed to happen on Friday, but it's actually going to happen on Thursday, and that's the government's report on jobs. Also, 8:15 a.m. Eastern, we're getting the ISM Manufacturing Index. Construction spending is coming out. These are all numbers that have the ability, at least, to move the markets. We're also getting light vehicle sales at 10 a.m. Eastern. So if you want a sense of how the auto world is doing, got to watch for that. Be sure to check out all of our amazing interviews today on lizclaman.com. It is so easy. Go there. It's a fount of information in the latest breaking news, especially all that's happening in Greece. Greece has proven it will affect our markets. But guess what? 3 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, that final hour of trade, I'll be right there for you. So make sure to watch Countdown to the Closing Bell. I'll see you tomorrow.